Welcome back to WonderFest TV. Cat's me.
Arlene is me.
And we've got Matt Zaddy here with us.
Hello.
Music man, welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
So Matt is actually like the music guru of Mississauga. I think so.
That's quite the compliment. Thank you.
MGM.
Yeah.
MGM. Wow.
Thanks
There
for
you go.
being
I'm
here.
using that.
Do
I'll
it.
give you credit 3 times and then it's mine. That's my rule.
I love it. Good rule. I love it.
Awesome. So, you know, you're being singer-songwriter, artist extraordinaire. We talk about empowerment on our show. Like, has that music empowered you in the past?
Absolutely. I was very fortunate to realize that music was my path at a very young age. I had an epiphany moment watching a performance when I was 16.
Who was
And
the performance of? And what
Kirk
was it?
MacDonald, sax player from Toronto. I was at
Wow.
National Music Camp of Canada, and I had always loved music, and I was kind of sitting there just doing my thing, and all of a sudden it was like everything just made sense. It was
my
it was I don't know too many people who've had that like specific moment.
And do you play the sax?
I can.
So
but
is
not
that what you
often.
picked up at first, or no? It was just that moment of creating music.
No, it was just a moment in time.
And
It
so-
was a perfect moment.
Was it about him? Was it about his performance, or like what about that moment?
It was the combination of everybody who was playing with him at the time, just the chemistry between the players, the music they were creating, the vibe in the room. It was just a perfect moment, and I happened to catch it.
Wow.
Wow, that's so cool.
That gave me chills.
Yeah. So what do you want to do with your music? Like, what do you want your legacy to be with it?
I'm not concerned with the legacy. I just want to
Right.
share what I have, and
Perfect.
I hope the world enjoys.
That's amazing.
Well, I think the world is enjoying so far.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us some highlights about your career so far?
Sure, I've been playing professionally for about close to 15 years. Throughout my 20s, I was known for playing in, I guess, a progressive metal band called Starring Janet Leigh. We put out 3 EPs, 1 full-length, did a series of tours across Canada and the U.S. I ended that band in 2011, and since then I've been a lot more local. Currently locally, I host 3 open mic jam nights a week in Peel region. I play with a variety of artists in terms of either as an accompanist, a band leader, arranger. I do studio work, and I perform as a solo singer-songwriter, both covers and originals, depending on whatever's needed.
Awesome.
And he also does sound for
Yeah,
various
I do
events.
sound as
It's
well. Specifically, I
amazing.
do a lot of work for the Mississauga Arts Council.
Cool.
So.
Cool. Oh, Mac. So, do you have any advice to people who maybe haven't had an epiphany moment but like music, or people who have had that epiphany moment and don't know what the next steps are?
I'd say explore, discover. I can't really say why I had that. I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've met people who are 3 times my age who've never had that moment. The way I
Yeah.
see it is, you're only going to find it if you take the journey. Otherwise, you have to go out your front door. You're really not going to find it.
What have the challenges been in your career?
When I was playing with the last group I was with, the biggest challenge I faced was absolute and utter adversity. I had constantly switching up band members. The music we wrote was incredibly complex, so it was difficult to find guys who could do it, who could also tour. These days, the last few years actually, it's been a series of more fortunate moments than adversity. I mean, everything's
Falling together?
Yeah, everything's falling
Cool.
together. Yeah, it's been a nice feeling. 10 years of adversity brought me to some good luck and some good circumstance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a chance to hear you perform.
Yes.
Do you want to share a little bit about the song that you'll be playing?
Sure. I have a record coming out in October. This is the single that I'll be playing. It's called the first single's called "A Way Out." It's Arlene likes
love
this
the
song, so
song.
that works out well.
Awesome.
So yeah, you can get it. You can get it now on various whatever you shop at: iTunes, Google, Amazon, Bandcamp. I've got it on everything. So and the record will be out in October. And this is I guess it will be the acoustic version of it.
I love it.
Awesome. Yeah. So we're going to get set up to listen to your song.
Wonderful.
Which is called
A Way Out.
A Way Out.
And I
make
can
sure-
dance in the background?
I encourage you to dance.
Because I got to get my physical fitness in today.
That's true. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
That would be good.
Wonderful.
Please stay tuned because we're just going to get set up with Matt.